Hey guys, Chris A,
Robbie Frame.
EH Pilates Boys on the ironLyfestyle YouTube channel. Here today with Robbie to just get through, bis and tri session, nice and intense. But first of all, Robbie's probably been known Robbie probably for about 6 months now. I came across him probably about a couple of years ago, back in the Stereosonic photo with Babbo, which we all know. I'll put it up right now for you guys to have a look at. But that's when I first came across Robbie. Insane body aesthetics, the whole show. Gentleman of the lifestyle. So I just want to know more about Robbie and what's been doing the past probably 6 months. So what's been happening, Robbie? Tell us more about you and what you've been doing, where you've been.
Firstly, I'll introduce myself. My name's Robbie. I'm a personal trainer at Macquarie University Gym. When I'm not a personal trainer, I work at a marketing agency. For the last 6 months.
And recent graduate from university?
Recent graduate from university, mixing brain with brawn. Over the last 6 months, I've been hidden away, trying to put on as much mass as I possibly can. Been in a huge calorie surplus. It's probably been the first time in the last 2 to 3 years that I've really taken a conscious effort to increase my calories, forego having abs for a little while, and really focusing on building a more proportional physique. So I've been developing my legs and working on various weak points. So for the last six to 7 months I've been focusing on that. And at the moment I'm in the beginning stages of cutting down as the year comes to a close. So the focus right now is reducing calories, but trying to maintain strength wherever I can. Today, me and the Pop-Tart connoisseur will be going through a bis and tris session. It's one of probably my strengths, is my arms, and I'm going to take you through a couple of the hidden secrets and methods that I use to get big arms, big guns.
Enjoy the workout, guys. It was a pleasure, coming today with Robbie and going through the session very soon. But this guy is knowledgeable. He knows what he's doing. He'll be talking through the video. So stay in touch, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Comment, like, checking out. Robbie Frame, the man.
The secret.
Magic cover.
Everyone wants to know what I'm on. This is what I'm on. 8 to 10 reps on easy bar preacher. Essentially taking the bicep through the full range of motion. A lot of guys when they go to the gym, especially me at the very start, I was susceptible to using partial reps. Not for any other reason other than to see huge weight be lifted. Used to train arms 5 days a week at the very start. Not good. Extremely embarrassed to say that now, but I've learned from my mistakes. One of the mistakes that I used to make is I wouldn't take the muscle through the full range of motion. And in fact, you'll see a lot of guys when they do their arm sessions, they do partial reps, lifting a lot of weight in a jerking fashion. What I prefer to do is take the muscle through the full range of motion, remaining nice and upright. Okay, nice deep breath in on the way down. Really stretch the muscle out, squeeze up, slow and controlled.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Robbie Frame running the session, bis and tris. As you heard from the intro before a little bit, Robbie explaining the movement, just watch him. He was sprinting from my paces. The concentric and eccentric movement is controlled, making the most of every single rep. As you can see Robbie here, he's controlling every part of the movement. Slow negative and driving through the bicep. I don't care what others say. It was a great catch up with Robbie. It was good to see how he's looking. I know he's been cutting for the past quite a few weeks, from following him on Instagram and seeing, his macro updates and all that. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Robbie this summer, see how his package comes together, because it's probably been a couple of years since I've seen Robbie, just as we know Robbie Frame, just aesthetic, just aesthetic and shredded. And obviously from the intro, he said that he had to forgive the past couple of years to put on a bit of size and thicken out a little bit, and you know what, it's worked amazingly. So if anyone out there wants some tips about how to put on some size and weight, you know, just follow Robbie. Follow Robbie, ask him questions, go on Instagram, whatever. Robbie Frame, the man. Look at this, hard trainer.
What I often see a lot of guys do when they're training arms, specifically, actually when they're training any body part, is they neglect the eccentric portion of the movement. In this particular instance, or in most instances, I prefer to slow the eccentric portion down so that it's actually my target muscle that I'm targeting rather than allowing momentum to take over the lift. Obviously cheating towards the end of your set is probably acceptable to stimulate growth, but for the most part I prefer to encourage an eccentric portion, so I will contract and then slow it down, 2, 1, up, slow, 2, 1, and I'll lock my elbows in to my side so that I'm avoiding momentum taking over the lift.
After our preachers, guys, we went into reverse grip. Reverse grip curls, supersetted with hammer, dumbbell hammer. And as Robbie said, just keep your elbows tight, you know, just find that bicep, and in the end it's that mind to muscle connection, driving to the short and long head bicep, you know, getting the pump in there. And that's what, guys, one thing about biceps, they're stubborn. If you find them hard to get them up and they're lagging, you know, it's frequency and exercises are important.
Straight into hammer curls.
Straight into them, guys, you know, whole purpose supersets is the rest period, cut it down. As you see here, Robbie's going through the hammers. Here am I jumping on for my reverse grip. Always controlled, eccentric, concentric movement, get a squeeze at the top. And here's my superset for the hammers. As you see, guys, you know, I like, well, you know, like Robbie's showed me today, is control the weight, get a good weight, get a good squeeze through the bicep. Another variation here is, you know, leaning against the wall. If you're finding you're swinging too much or you can't get a nice contraction in the bicep from doing hammers, just sit your back on the wall, and yeah, that'll help you kind of get a bit of a better pump, contraction, isolation in the bicep. So try that out. Okay, this is only a quick little tip. After our superset reverse grip and hammers, dumbbell hammers, went to 21s. We've done this for 3 sets, so I didn't get much footage of this, but there's Robbie wiggling his ass. But yeah, after that exercise was 21s.
Everyone's going to have a different opinion on what they prefer in terms of a tricep exercise. I really like weighted dips. I've found that in the last 3-4 years, weighted dips have been probably the most beneficial thing for me, especially heavy weighted dips, but ensuring that I take the muscle through the full range of motion. So tricep takes up the majority of the mass on your arm, so the bigger triceps you have, the bigger your arms will look, okay? Going through the tricep dip, ensuring that your chest is proud at all times, shoulders back, chin up, eyes on horizon. Okay, from here, take a grip of the bar, okay, and I maintain that nice straight upper body posture as best as I can throughout the movement. Okay, coming slowly down, again remembering that 3 to 4 second eccentric that we spoke about earlier. 3, 2, 1, driving up, trying to keep elbows in nice and tight as possible. Squeezing up, slow and control on the way down.
So much knowledge. It was really good spending the afternoon, night with Robbie. Just, you know, just the tips, the knowledge, the advice was fantastic. Here he is dipping 220s for, you know, 8, 9, 10 reps. I don't usually do dips, but it was awesome to get in there and, you know, get Robbie to put me through my paces.
So Chris has got his elbows locked into his side, squeezing directly through his target muscle, allowing all the focus to be on the tricep, rather than allowing any other muscle groups to get involved in the lift.
Here we are. There's the Rainbow, Ray Sedrak in the house. Thanks for Ray coming today, man. He recorded a bit of our session with us, and yeah, much appreciated. And again, guys, the V grip pushdown is probably, you know, a staple for me, my tricep exercises. Not so before when we're doing dips. I don't really do dips, but V push downs, you know, get a good squeeze. Done about 4 or 5 working sets there. And here we are with skull crushers on a decline bench. Again, guys, just control the eccentric and concentric movement. Just make the most of it and get a good squeeze in the tricep. See, guys, one thing I'm learning off Robbie is the concentric movement is always controlled. Elbows tucked and drive through the tricep. Find the long end. Just want to say, guys, it was actually an awesome session. There wasn't much rest period at all. Robbie's intensity is insane. Very knowledgeable. He knows how to get the most out of you in a session, like he really pushes you. And also, you know, thank you, Robbie. It was awesome catching up with you, mate. Robbie Frame.
Crusade, just getting the right angles.
Just at Macquarie Uni Gym on a Friday night, and it's turned into a nightclub.